For decades, fans have asked the question, what really happened between Jean-Claude Van Damme and Steven Seagal? The legends, the silence, the tension you could feel but never saw. Well, Van Damme just shattered that silence. And what he revealed? It's not just brutal, it's career-defining. This isn't a tabloid rumor or fan fiction. This is the truth, straight from JCVD himself. A truth that changes everything we thought we knew about Seagal. Buckle up, because what Van Damme just exposed is worse than you think. In the early 90s, Van Damme and Seagal ruled Hollywood. Their films filled video store shelves and packed theaters. Van Damme brought speed, power, and elegance. His ballet background fused with real tournament experience, making him as graceful as he was deadly. Seagal, on the other hand, embodied calm and control, his Aikido moves giving him an aura of danger wrapped in mystery. They never appeared in a film together, never trained together, and that was no coincidence. Because behind the scenes, there was tension, a rivalry, a silent war that simmered year after year. Steven Seagal started it. In interviews, he often mocked Van Damme, never by name, but always with just enough venom. He called him a dancer, a not-so-subtle jab at Van Damme's ballet past, a calculated insult meant to discredit his legitimacy as a fighter. Seagal played it cool, but everyone in Hollywood knew who he meant. Van Damme, for years, said nothing. He focused on his career, churning out hits like Bloodsport, Kickboxer, Universal Soldier. He trained obsessively and let his fists do the talking. But within the industry, the tension was palpable. Crews would talk about how producers made sure never to invite both men to the same event. Fans debated endlessly. Who would win in a real fight? Seagal's fluid Aikido or Van Damme's speed and ferocity? Magazine covers, martial arts forums, late-night shows, all buzzed with the question. But the two men stayed apart until one night when it all nearly exploded. The late 90s. Sylvester Stallone threw a party at his mansion, a gathering of Hollywood's toughest heroes. Schwarzenegger, Bruce Willis, and yes, both Van Damme and Seagal were in attendance. At first, everything was civil. Drinks flowed, stories were shared. But then, Seagal did what he always did. He ran his mouth. According to Stallone himself, Seagal began mocking Van Damme again, this time in earshot, calling him overrated, questioning his skills. But Van Damme wasn't interested in staying quiet anymore. He confronted Seagal directly. There were no cameras, no bodyguards, just two men face to face. Van Damme challenged him right then and there. Step outside. Settle it. Seagal brushed it off, tried to laugh it away. Van Damme didn't flinch. He challenged him again. And again, Seagal refused. He left the party. But Van Damme wasn't done. He found out Seagal had gone to a nearby nightclub. And there, in front of stunned witnesses, he issued the challenge once more. And once again, Seagal declined, walked away. The incident became legend. Some thought it was staged. Others said it almost turned violent. But Stallone confirmed it years later. Van Damme wanted it. Seagal didn't. In Van Damme's world, martial arts was more than flash and form. It was about discipline, proof, and respect. And Seagal had violated that code. Still, the story faded. Until 2023, when Van Damme casually dropped a bombshell in an interview. He said he'd once been offered $20 million to fight Steven Seagal. Not in a movie, for real. In a ring, in Las Vegas, the Mirage Casino. Peter Guber, a top industry producer, made the offer. Van Damme said yes. Seagal didn't even show up. This wasn't a rumor. This was the fight of a generation. Both men, $20 million each, a sold-out arena. But Seagal refused. Fans were stunned. Some couldn't believe the offer even existed. Others couldn't believe Seagal turned it down. Why would he walk away? Ego? Fear? Or did he know the truth? That in a real fight, all the mystique, all the tough guy stories would fall apart? Van Damme didn't gloat. He spoke with quiet clarity. A man finally done keeping secrets. For him, martial arts had never been about the image. It was about proof. And Seagal had never stepped into the ring. Then, just as fans began accepting the feud would never resolve, something even more shocking happened. In April 2025, Van Damme posted a photo on Instagram. He and Seagal, sitting side by side at a dinner table, smiling, toasting. The caption read, "Thank you, Steven, and your family, for the fantastic dinner. Big announcement coming soon." The internet exploded. Was this the truce? Were they finally going to collaborate? Was the $20 million fight back on? Fans dissected every second of the video. Was Van Damme really smiling? Did Seagal look tense? Was it genuine or staged? But something felt off. There was no sound in the video, no behind-the-scenes moments, just a perfectly cropped clip. And that cryptic line? Big announcement coming soon. It wasn't just any dinner. It was Seagal's birthday. A private moment turned very public. Why now? Why post it? They sounded like fiction. Meanwhile, Van Damme's real fights and training videos were rediscovered, celebrated, respected. Seagal never responded, not even a vague post, just silence. But this time, the silence didn't feel powerful. It felt like retreat. Van Damme didn't press the issue. He said his piece and stepped back. Maybe that was the point. After decades of side comments, challenges, and missed opportunities, he wasn't angry. He was done. Some fans still defended Seagal, citing his early film success and unique style. And yes, Seagal helped popularize Aikido in mainstream media. But in the end, legacy isn't just about what you portray. It's about what you prove. This wasn't just about two men fighting. It was about the meaning of respect. One man built his legend on discipline, scars, and humility. The other built his on stories and shadows. And when the truth finally came out, it wasn't a punch or a kick that delivered the knockout. It was honesty. After 3 decades of silence, challenges, and near misses, the real story was finally told. The fight never happened. But the verdict is clear. So now it's up to you. Was Steven Seagal ever the real deal? Or just the greatest performance of his life? If this story blew your mind, hit that like button and share it with every action movie fan you know. Don't forget to subscribe for more untold truths from Hollywood's wildest rivalries. Drop a comment. Was Seagal ever the real deal? Or just a myth? Let the debate begin.